In the last video, we explored the nature of stress and a general overview, addressing what it is and what different types of stress are. In this video, we will go a little deeper and address the relationship of stress to the mind, body, and spirit. We will also touch on the personality most prone to be negatively impacted by stress and character traits of those who are best able to resist the negative effects of stress. It's good to note here that the following is influenced primarily by the book Everything Stress Management book by Eve Adamson and Adrenaline and Stress by Dr. Archibald D. Hart. Let's get into it. Many things, happenings, and circumstances can be what causes us undesired stress. We will further detail some common stressors in another video, but for the sake of this one, let's just know that there are many, and many are varying depending on the individual experiencing the stressor and the person's state of being at any given moment in time and space. Perception is everything. Perception is the essence of whether an instance is considered stress-filled or not. It's how a potential stressor is realized. When stress becomes a real issue, not leaving room for relief or recovery, there can be a complete breakdown in the mind, body, and spirit, and ultimately one's holistic wellness. Not only do you have sometimes immediate effects on the body, which may be noticed pretty early on in an occurrence, but there are also effects on the mind and spirit as well. The longer one is affected by stress, the more systems are impacted by way of a decreased immune system, an increased pain sensation due to lower production of pain-killing hormones or endorphins, and higher risk of anxiety and depression. Stress can be caused by both environmental and physiological factors. Naturally, when we are stressed, we go through what is considered a stress response, which you may be familiar with. It's referred to as fight, fright, or flight response. I recently listened to an interview on spontaneous healing with Jeffrey Rediger, a doctor and author of the book Cured, where he mentioned his 4 pillars of health, which are healing nutrition, our immune system, the stress response, and identity. This further validated my personal belief that stress and our response to it strongly dictates our holistic wellness and quality of life overall, because our stress response can affect our behavior when it comes to what we decide to consume nutritionally and our immune system's effectiveness. So as far as the body is concerned, stress causes physical disease and illness. Muscles get tense, digestion becomes poor, the heart and entire cardiovascular system malfunctions, resulting in anything from high blood pressure to a heart attack. The skin can be disrupted, and this is usually due to hormones being imbalanced and causing, skin issues or things of that nature. Physical pain can be magnified, as mentioned before, due to the lack of endorphins. Stress can put you mentally on shaky ground. It can cause one to have a bad or unfavorable attitude, trouble concentrating or focusing, poor judgment. It can cause one to make bad or unfavorable decisions. And shall I say this again for emphasis, stress can cause one to experience anxiety and depression and have a negative outlook on life and just things in general, have poor self-esteem, be burnt out, bored, and just lackluster overall. Stress can cause one to neglect one's spiritual life and things greater than oneself. It can also cause one to have feelings of hopelessness with no dreams, no plans, or purpose. It can cause one to feel unloved and like one's joy, energy, and creativity has been taken away. And this is how stress affects us spiritually. With all this being said, can you guess what personality type is said to be most prone to experiencing the negative effects of stress? You guessed it, the type A personality. It's said that those with type A personality are more competitive, easily irritated when things don't go their way, more aggressive, ambitious, easily angered, and they have a hard time relaxing without feeling guilty, as well as they present as confident to others but really may not be as confident. Is this you? Or do you possess more of the following character traits? Self-responsibility, self-controlled. Are you involved in meaningful business, whether it be personal or professional? And this means doing something that is significant to you or meaningful to you. It doesn't have to be meaningful by society as a whole, but do you have goals and strive to reach them? Do you make wise choices and lead a healthy lifestyle? Do you have a sense of humor? Are you engaged with family and friends? And do you have a spiritual practice with values? Well, these are all said to be traits of those who are most resistant to the negative effects of stress. Either way, stress affects everyone. Therefore, it is encouraged that you are aware and actively or intentionally manage stress in your life. Question: can you manage or affect your state of stress by affecting your physical or mental state? For example, can you consciously shift your way of thinking or do some type of exercise that will cause you to return to a relaxed state when encountering an unneeded stress response? My answer is yes. What's your answer? Let us know. What can we do about stress? How can we best manage it? More will be offered in upcoming videos, but in the meantime, we feel it fair to share this tidbit. The next time you feel stressed, simply stop, get present, and focus on your breath for a few moments. Thank you for sharing with us.